Hello and welcome to Unsorted, the loosely Lego-related podcast, which is reaching new heights this episode with the fact we've finally entered double digits. I can't even get my words out. I could celebrate, but it might actually end all here after the spectacular car crash of an episode. So I probably shouldn't celebrate. But you all know me, I chirp up at the most inappropriate moments and just say whatever I think. As a reminder, this podcast is live streamed and is not safe for work or for playing out in public over a PA system. There is plenty of banned language and shit jokes. Look, I did warn you. You knew that was coming. So if this isn't for you, head for the exit. There's no judgment here. Honestly, it's fine. You can go. I've been scraping the barrel of ideas for this week's episode, so here we are with episode 10, Lego Mr. and Mrs. edition. Or Mr. and Mr. Or Mrs. and Mrs. Or whatever floats your boat. As we explore how our crippling Lego addiction works with our significant others and our families, let alone space in the house. As ever, I cannot do this alone. Can you imagine how boring that would be? So let me introduce my two co-hosts for tonight's entertainment. As ever, I'll start with the nearest and dearest. And yes, that is a sign I'm playing favourites and easily bribed. He has the title and position of my Lego husband, which is perfectly fitting for this episode. He's the man who has so much Lego potato juice to give. It's cut the craggle.
Lego potato juice. I was wondering if you were going to bring that back from last episode. I know that was Joe's single favourite moment of the entire stream.
Don't worry, we brought that back. How are you doing, good sir?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you, sir. Very well.
Happy International Women's Day.
Yes, happy International Women's Day to you too.
Yeah, is that why you follow the Mr. and Mrs.? Is that how it came to you, or?
No, honestly, no. That's a bit of a lucky coincidence.
You could have said, "Hey, it's Happy International Women's Day. We're going to do Mr. and Mrs. and celebrate the women in our lives." That would have been a great way of, rather than we've got to episode 10, which has never happened before. We've run out of ideas.
I just speak in facts, mate. And after I didn't celebrate the woman in my life last episode, do you really think I'm going to do that this episode?
Well, maybe you were making up. Maybe your girlfriend beat the shit out of you because you wouldn't say that you loved her on the live stream. So maybe this time you're making up by doing a whole episode dedicated to her.
Well, you could think that, and you'd be right for thinking that if you looked at my surroundings, because I'm not at home.
No, you've been kicked out. You're at the Lenny Henry house, aren't you?
That's it. Anyway, I think we need to bring in the third wheel in this sticky and gooey Lego relationship. I'd hate for something to get in the middle of you and I, Craggle, but I guess we better bring him in. In case you didn't know, and to get it out there already, he's an electrical engineer, and that's not even the worst thing about him. But I won't give all his secrets away, so put your virtual hands together for Joe from Skylab Bricks.
I am playing favorites. Hold on, I'm writing notes. I am not his favorite. Asshole forgot that it's International Women's Day. I am taking... Yes, hold on, notes. Go fuck yourself. Okay. Happy International Women's Day to everyone around the world, except for in the United States, apparently. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Joe.
How you doing?
How's democracy treating you?
I miss it. It's great. Good. How are you guys doing? I'm doing okay.
Yeah. Mostly. Yeah. All right, thanks, man.
Yeah. So you do look like you have been beaten up by somebody, and I'm gonna go with Crackle's theory on this.
Oh no, Just to make it plain and clear, no, I've not been beaten up by anybody. I am away with work. I'm just in a hotel room, as this is where I can do the stream tonight.
Yes. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Premier Inn do not want you to do any kind of videoing in one of their rooms.
Oh. Huh. So you're
Really?
just gonna keep it on the DL. You're gonna keep it really quiet.
Yeah, that's it.
Like if
on
I
the DL.
on the DL.
I mean, it's not like you're shooting a porno, is it?
I know you need more lighting for that.
He did say his significant other sort of works for the same company as him, and we don't know what they do, Craggle.
Oh, I do.
Okay, no, I'm kidding. I do too.
You do? You were there, Joe.
I know. You do cool things, man. You gotta sit and watch cars go vroom vroom all day long.
Not just cars,
and
bikes as well.
Sidecars and
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Craig.
The weirdest looking race I've ever seen is motorcycle with sidecar racing. That looks bonkers. Also,
it still is. Trust me.
yeah. Also, hello everyone in the chat, including
What?
significant others, AJ.
What the fuck is he doing?
and Neely.
It's not your turn.
I know,
Sam's
man.
hosting.
I know. I'm saying hi.
You know what? I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna stick
What
my
the
feet
fuck?
up over this arm. You wake
he
me
forgot,
up, Joe, when you're
obviously.
done, right?
So
He was getting to it.
Oh,
What are
okay.
you doing?
Oh, well,
Honestly.
okay, I'll leave. All right, bye.
Just wake me up when you're done.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Oh,
turn on my
Sam.
bass guitar and just practice while you guys
Oh,
talk.
fuck off. American poser.
Uh-huh.
Just because you no longer live in a democracy.
Ah!
You're trying to compensate in other ways.
Whatever.
So, hello to everybody in the chat. Mrs. Craggle, Emily's joined us. Oh dear, you are in trouble, Joe.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Jack Rats, AJ, you're all here. Unicorn Doris too.
Unicorn Doris. Unicorn Doris just said hi to me in particular. What's up, dude?
You do know who that is, right?
I don't.
She sat right there.
Oh, that's her.
She did.
Is that who it is?
Oh my god, I did
Unicorn?
not.
Why is she unicorn?
Because we have unicorns.
Yeah, don't you know in England unicorns are real? You should know that, Craig.
Oh, I know you like unicorns. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Sorry, my mind went somewhere else.
Are you thinking of the definition of unicorn? Are you thinking of the definition of unicorn that I am?
Maybe. Private chat?
As far as I know. Never mind. Anyway, Sam, hey, what's up, bro?
So, earlier this week, I slid into both of your wives' DMs, and I'm not even ashamed of it. Not even
she seemed oddly satisfied one day this week.
I'm glad I'm able to bring satisfaction even across thousands of miles of ocean.
Yes.
Do you know what? I should have picked up on this because I mentioned to Mrs. Craggle on the drive home today. I said, "Oh, by the way, today we're going to be talking about our partners and Lego hobby and stuff." And she didn't know this because obviously you'd only told me and Joe through the Unsorted group chat. But she didn't act surprised in the slightest. She wasn't like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." So she already knew.
I suspected.
So basically, after the stream last week, I think it was on the Sunday night, I created a group chat with your wives, and I even added my my girlfriend to make the perfect little group there.
What have you done?
And
what have you done? They can talk to each other
I'm
now.
not even sorry. I'm not even sorry.
Yeah. Well, I sent your girlfriend a picture of my penis, and she thought it was a sleeping dormouse.
And I showed your girlfriend. I want to save the jokes like that for what's coming up, mate.
I showed your girlfriend the Joasis, and she loved it.
The Joasis. What is it? Got a drought?
No. It's a
That
little
makes it
patch
sound
of
like
hair
you have
I've got right here.
mangina.
That's just all by itself.
I heard Oasis, and I just assumed that we were making some sort of watering hole joke.
No. It's my Oasis cover band, and we're all named Joe.
Okay. Well, we're 10 minutes in, and we've done lots of filth, but not much Lego. This is about standard for us.
Yeah.
So, tonight's game, okay?
Tonight's what?
Tonight's game is the whole reason I slid into your wife's DMs. It's literally to build this game, and this is Lego Mr. and Mrs., the husband and wife game loosely related to Lego. Now,
oh god,
yeah,
Do you
it's
understand?
as bad as you think it is.
Did Emily explain to you? Do you understand how competitive she is about these types of games?
Oh,
I'm fucked.
Wait, so if she's competitive, did she cheat and tell you what she told him?
No.
Okay.
No.
So this is going to go one of two ways. Basically,
divorce
what happened during the weekend? Yeah, we sent a load of questions over to your wives, and they returned our questionnaire back to us. Basically, the questions were of sets relating to what they would like and what they think you would like.
And we've got to guess what they said.
Yes. Okay. So this is going to be one to see where
Joe looks like he's having an aneurysm right now.
Is my nose bleeding? Okay.
This
is
a great game. We've not even started yet. Okay. So
hold on, Sam. You didn't let. Oh man, never mind. It's time for the goddamn game. Go for it, Sam.
It's time for the goddamn game. Okay.
First question. Territorial.
What is the last Lego set you built? Now, this is for you two gents. Okay, this is about the last Lego set that you built. So, what did your wife say is the last Lego set that you built?
When did you ask her? Because I've built Lego sets pretty much every other night this week. What day did you?
Okay, so Mrs. Craggle returned her questionnaire. I want to say Thursday night.
Thursday.
Yeah, so this Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
have a think. Okay.
I'm gonna answer. The last Lego set that she probably said that I built was the Concorde, or however you Brits pronounce it. Yeah.
Well, for me, it depends when on Thursday, because Wednesday night I built the Up House, but on Thursday night I built, I can't remember what it's called now, but it was a Sonic set with Dr. Robotnik and Supersonic and Shadow. So, do I have to pick between those two, or?
I'm gonna say you. Nope, I don't know the rules, but I think you do have to pick.
Yeah, just pick one, Craggle. You're either going to get it right or you're going to get it wrong, aren't you?
Well, it depends when she replied to you on Thursday. Was it Thursday in the morning or afternoon or evening or what?
Do you want me to check with my assistant?
Oh, do you know what? I'll just say it was the Up House.
Okay, so Joe, you get a point.
Hell yeah!
Because it was your Concorde.
Yeah.
Craggle, did the red double-decker
What the hell? The Lego City red double-decker sightseeing bus. I built that. If she replied to you on Thursday, what? But the question was done Sunday. Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Okay. I have built I've actually got back into building Lego sets, and I've been building them virtually every night or every other night this week. So,
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so I think you guys have got a right kind of idea of how this is going to go. So
I was slow, yeah, Mrs. Craggle. So you answered the question on Sunday, didn't send it back till Thursday.
Look what Emily said. Things are gonna be rough at home tonight.
Wow.
Okay. So, what is the last Lego set that your wife built? Joe?
It was the. Oh, Joe's got to answer first, is he?
I think it's Santa's post office. Yeah.
Craggle, before I reveal.
It was the buildable Stitch.
Oh,
Joe.
Nutcracker ballerina scene.
Ballerina scene.
Because it came with the Santa's.
It came with the post office. That's even worse.
Oh,
Joe.
Okay.
How's your couch? Is it good for sleeping on?
Well, the one in my office is too small, and we've got a shed out back. Okay, what did Mrs. Craggle say?
Mrs. Craggle said it was a buildable Stitch.
yay!
So, there we go.
Well, 1-1 now.
Okay.
That's it, 1-1. Right. Next question. What is your favourite Lego piece? Now, this is what your wives said was your favourite Lego piece. So, I'll take.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say. Probably a curved slope of some type.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, no offense,
Craggle.
we know from previous episodes that Emily has unique ways of naming pieces.
No, I know what it is. Look me in the eyes. It's clearly a tit. I'm gonna say it's clearly a tit.
I reckon that Mrs. Craggle knows how much I like boobies.
Oh no!
And there's one piece I always says look like boobies, and it's like the 1x2 with like curved. I can't remember what it is. So I reckon it's that piece.
Okay, Joe.
Yeah.
Clearly it is.
Yes.
It is a deep piece.
Dark bluish gray.
Titty piece or
you have
any piece.
A fetish for dark bluish grey, Joe.
I'm surprised because pretty much everything I see that he builds is white.
White or black, yeah.
What is that thing behind me? That is light bluish gray.
Yeah,
light bluish gray and dark bluish gray.
That's just a tower frame piece. That's all. Yeah. Anyone can build that.
Okay, sorry.
So, Craggle, you said it was a 1x2 booby shaped piece, yes?
Yeah.
We are such immature people.
Wow.
A 2x4 brick.
Oh gee. I get why she's gone for that, because those were pretty much all I had as a child. There's lots of 2x4s and some 2x8s. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I thought she might have gone with the booby piece because I always say the booby piece.
This one was hard.
What is your wife's favorite Lego piece?
Oh boy. Oh boy. God, this is rough.
Yeah, I don't like this question.
I'll answer for your wife. I think it's something that has to do with Scooby-Doo. Let's see. Emily's favorite Lego piece. I'm going to say it is some blender food. I mean, some minifig. Maybe is there a Beauty and the Beast? I know they have the new set that's coming out, but is there a Belle or no? God, I don't know.
I think you could pass. You could pass. It's okay if you want to pass.
How about,
will be reflected in your score, obviously, but
obviously, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say some Disney-related minifig. I'm sorry, that's as close as I can get.
Okay, Craggle.
I reckon it's going to be like a molded animal piece. I'm trying to think like one of the baby animals, like one of the baby turtles or something like that, or something cute. She used to like collecting lots of the baby version of animals. So,
okay,
yeah.
Okay. Yep, I knew it. I was about to say it was the little raccoon. I was about to say it was the little raccoon.
Raccoon.
The sausage. Emily likes the sausage in bright pink as well. How specific.
I don't think it's the sausage she likes.
That worried me because when we saw that answer, we thought you guys were purely into purple gherkins.
Yep. No.
You hang your head in shame, Joe.
You know what I was about to say? A minifig, but the raccoon suit minifig. Emily loves raccoons. It's so.
You didn't say that. You can't give him a point for that.
Nope, you can't.
I'm not giving him a point.
Nope.
No. And for Mrs. Craggle.
Oh!
Wait,
is the text wrong?
Yeah, the text is wrong here. I think it's been copied and pasted.
So basically, her favourite piece is the piece that I thought she would say is my favourite piece, the booby piece, the 1x2 rounded one.
Booby piece.
Yes.
Oh, well, at least I know we're kind of on the same wavelength then, because
I mean, you are, and if I could give points for being on the same wavelength, you'd have them all.
I mean, to be honest with you, you could, because it's your game. You can make up the rules. You could give me a point if you wanted to. How about a half point?
No. I'm gonna protest that. Nope.
No, because I think you're gonna do well on these next ones. What is your favorite ever Lego set? This was
Saturn
the question.
Saturn 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Ghostbusters Firehouse HQ.
Or you know what? Okay, no. Maybe the Titanic. Joe? Maybe the Titanic or the Saturn 5.
Are you sure now, Joe? Are you sure? Are you sure that you want to change the original answer? You're not getting a sinking feeling.
Nope. I'm going with Saturn 5.
You sure? Because if you get this wrong, you might get the cold shoulder.
If she doesn't understand that my favorite thing to build is large white phallic symbols, then what the fuck?
So what are you saying? Titanic or Saturn 5? Wait, which one are you going for then?
Saturn 5. He said Saturn 5.
Oh, he said Titanic then, didn't he? He changed his mind.
No, I.
Joe.
No. Oh no! I can't change my answer now, can I?
No, not that now that she's given it away. No.
God damn it, woman! Oh!
It was the Titanic.
It was the Titanic. The thing is, I was trying to convince him not to say the Titanic as well, and he went back to Saturn 5. Oh, I know your wife better than you do, Joe. Come on, do I get a point for that for guessing what his wife said?
No, you don't. No, you don't.
He does. He really does.
No, he doesn't. He does. Emily, how many Saturn 5 sets have I bought? Clearly 24.
I would have said Saturn 5 if someone asked me what is Joe's favorite set. So I feel like I know you better than your wife does. You know,
clearly a double D-sized tits worth of Saturn 5 sets I have bought.
Double descent. Oh, Craggle, you smashed it out of the park, mate. You do
Yes,
yourself a point
Ghostbusters
too.
Firehouse. Yeah. Although, do you know what? We had to go inside that to get some figures earlier on today that I had stored inside it. And it creaked so bad. The dark red. It's a dark red, and it was made during the time where a lot of those colours are really brittle. Thankfully, I don't think there's anything in there that's unique. So if something was to break, I could probably replace it. But
like my marriage.
Marriage.
That is a damning proclamation there from Joe. Oh my days!
The Titanic does not have a single rocket engine on it, except for its distress flares, which it used.
It wasn't Doctor Who.
Yeah, well, who cares?
Oh yeah.
Let's move on from that question now, because obviously
I don't think I'll be able to.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be able to.
So the next question is, what is your wife's favorite ever Lego set?
I don't know, the Saturn V?
I think I'm going to say for Joe's, I reckon Rivendell.
You don't get to do that. I was going to say Rivendell.
Oh, you're just copying me now, because I know your wife better than you.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm going to guess the Mystery Machine for your wife.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's the Mystery Machine. I am trying to think, actually, because I swear she's changed her favorite set recently. I think it used to be the Disney Castle, which is technically my set, but I still think it was one of her favorite ones. But then, yeah, it's a tricky one.
I just want to, before you carry on that thought, Graggle, Emily's comment in the chat, you didn't get my raccoon one, so I don't know what to tell you. I guess we're not compatible.
Wow, we are seeing a divorce unfold live on the air right now.
You know what?
Oh,
I think we'll be fine because oh, bruh. yes, Neely. Yep. Lol,
this is what it looks like to see a relationship disintegrate.
No, I think we'll be fine because in bed there is no
relationship.
Okay, what is your wife's favorite ever Lego set? I really do have to think about this for a second. I am going to say Rivendell.
You said Rivendell.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit torn here because I think she's built a few recently that may be contenders for it, but I'm gonna say, this is tough.
It might not be Rivendell.
I'm gonna say the Disney Castle, although I'm not 100% convinced I've got this one right.
Okay, gentlemen, it was the Home Alone house for Emily.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Yep, I should have known that one. I should have known that. Yep.
And for Mrs. Craggle, the Lego House dinosaurs.
Oh,
what
is it though? I feel like Mrs. Craggle has just said that because that is a set based on the giant brick-built dinosaurs they have in Lego House, which is where I proposed to her. I don't feel like that's her favorite set that she's enjoyed building or even has on display. I think it's just a sentimental. She's just said that just so she can go, how could it not be the set based on where you proposed to me?
Hey, Craggle. Okay, we're thinking about this the wrong way. This is Sam. This is Sam doing this to us, to our relationships. This British colonizer is trying to come over here and wherever Wales is and destroy us.
You really think I've got the brain cells for that?
Yeah. Okay, granted. Where's your girlfriend in this, Sam?
I'm hosting.
Okay. All right, let's go to the next one.
We get a pass. What is the one set, past or present, that you would like to own? Now, this is a tough one because this is past or present. There's been a lot of Lego.
Oh, I know.
You're right.
But do I answer or do I wait for Joe first?
You can answer now.
I reckon it's the Lego Batman Arkham Asylum Breakout. I reckon that's what she says.
Yeah.
That's one set that I do wish I had got.
I mean,
okay, Joe.
I don't know how much she knows this, but I do kind of want that Liebert crane, the big giant crane that they just came out with. Last year.
Oh, I've read the question wrong. I thought she was saying like. I read the question wrong. I thought it said just past that you would like to own. I thought we were talking about like retired sets.
Okay,
I may have fucked up.
All right, honey. All right. I think we're back together.
Are you
I think
considering having a salvaged relationship here, Joe?
Oh, we were going to have marital relations tonight, regardless. It was deciding between whether it was angry or passionate. No,
basically, it was deciding whether or not you were going to make love or hate fuck.
Yes, both are good.
So Joe's got a point for his crane.
Yeah, I've misread the question.
But you got up.
Oh,
it's in there. Arkham Asylum.
In there.
Or
you put a picture of the wrong one though.
Okay.
Because that's the one I have. It's the Arkham Asylum Breakout is the one that I didn't get. That's the Lego Batman movie one, but yeah.
Well, in that case, I don't think he gets a point.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I love AJ's comment. Sam's villain arc moving along nicely. Yes.
Well,
yes, it is. Yes.
So, score stands 4 points to Craggle, 3 to Joe. It's getting close, folks. As we head into what is the one set, past or present, that your wife would like to own?
Oh, see, this is difficult because I got that point in the last one, but I was reading it as past sets because present, that could be anything. I feel like if she answered the past set for me, she'd answer past set for herself. So I'm going to say she said the Lord of the Rings Tower of Orthanc because that's definitely one of her white whale sets.
Okay. I like that.
Okay, this is what I know because we talked about this like last year, but the Ferris wheel, that discontinued Ferris wheel.
Oh, that was a cool set. Yeah.
But I don't know. Besides that, I'm gonna go with the Ferris wheel.
The Ferris wheel. Okay.
Oh, that
it was the ice castle from Frozen,
or the bookstore, or the bookshop. Oh,
I'm not being funny, but those are pretty poor choices. And I own the bookshop, but it was disappointing to build. And the ice castle, it's like, wow.
Oh man. Okay,
Emily, man, you need to dream bigger.
Wow.
I know you. Wow. I know Joe set the standard for low expectations, but dream a little bigger.
Who's the enemy in this? What is going on here?
Well, I think all Craggle's doing is proving that him and Mrs. Craggle have an open relationship.
Oh my god!
Because they smashed that one out of the park as well.
Yes, Tower of Orthanc. I knew it.
Okay.
Well done. Gentlemen,
you're right.
Next question.
You're right.
I don't know if Joe's relationship can take any more questions.
I don't know if it can.
What is your least favourite thing about Lego?
Stickers.
My least favorite My least favorite thing about Lego is trying to get the melted plastic out of the blender after I chopped up a bunch of minifigs. No, I'm going to say minifigs. It's minifigs.
Minifigs, okay. Minifigs.
I'm the big fanatics.
Yes, yes.
I'm Joe's least favorite thing about Lego.
And for Craggle, stickers.
Yes.
Oh,
Hey, Craggle.
Harry, you both get a point for
buddy.
that.
If there's one thing that we can, bro unite on, it's I hate stickers too.
Emily. I thought putting Craggle would be rude. That's
Emily's comment. I thought putting Craggle would be rude. Wow. Wow. Emily, man.
Wow.
Okay, next question. What is your wife's least favorite thing about Lego?
Lego rockets?
Joe? I'm answering from Emily, by the way. No, I think she hates stickers as well, but I'm wondering if there's something.
Sorry. Let me think for a second. What's Emily's? The mess. It's got to be the mess.
Okay.
Yeah. Like Legos being left out everywhere.
I would say me and Mrs. Craggle are quite on the same page in terms of our hatred for stickers, but I do think, I mean, it can even be more specific. She hates stickers on trans clear pieces, but would she be that specific?
That's very specific. But also, I'm actually with her on that one.
Yeah,
I'm with her.
Yeah, because the bubbles and everything. Yeah, I'll say stickers because I think if it was stickers on something, you'd give me the point anyway. But if I go too specific, then you wouldn't give me the point. So I'm going to say stickers.
You know how much of a twat I can be. Good. Glad we got that.
How many
Emily's least favorite thing is how many petroleum-based products we have in our house.
Right.
Now,
the mess.
Oh, rockets! I feel like both your answers kind of come into that one.
You know what, man? I'm gonna insist you give me the point on that because that is a.
I feel like he deserves the point on that one.
Yeah, man. Yep.
I'm giving the point.
Yeah.
Okay, and
wait. Can I give a secondary answer for Emily? Craggle.
Yes.
Fuck you! I just petitioned for you to get a point.
I know, man. I'm just kidding.
Oh, you're such a sly cunt.
I was stickers for Mrs. Craggle too.
Okay, all right.
Now we're getting into the personal stuff here, folks.
Okay, this is where Emily and I really.
Is this the last question? I missed that. Sorry, I was too busy.
No, we're getting into the personal stuff.
Oh, okay.
Which existing Lego set would you want or be allowed to bring into the bedroom?
What kind of question is that?
What kind of question is that? You're assuming we don't have Lego sets in our bedroom.
There's already Lego sets in our bedroom.
Joe, before you continue that train of thought, let me remind you, I have spoken to your wife. I do know what is in your bedroom.
I know you've spoken to her.
Which existing Lego set would you want to be allowed to bring into the bedroom? We've already got Lego sets in the bedroom. I don't think my wife would answer sexually.
Yeah, I don't think my wife would. But my wife, knowing me, would expect me to answer something sexually. Oh shit.
I don't know because our bedroom is south-facing, so I'm always worried about any Lego I bring into our bedroom because I don't want to get sun bleached after seeing what happened to Sam's original Lego Ideas Ecto 1.
Yeah, that's good.
And you know, funny enough, I was cleaning my Ecto 1. Well, I say I wasn't. Mrs. Craggle was cleaning my Ecto 1 today. And even though it hasn't been anywhere near the sun, some of the white pieces have discolored just through age, which is a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want some yellower ones? I've got some yellower ones.
Yellow? Yours are bright orange. Well, this question, I really don't know.
I had to bring into the bedroom.
Maybe she said that. none because I don't want them sun bleached. Maybe she knew to say that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with none because I don't want them getting the sun bleached.
Okay, so Joe,
the part of me that wants to make the joke is obviously a rocket of some sort, but God, this is
you are lamenting a lot over this.
I am.
Yeah, because it's not like our relationships and marriages are at stake, is it?
I
don't think they are.
You don't know that, Craggle. You don't know that. Okay. I'm gonna go with. Fuck. I'm gonna go with rockets. Some kind of phallic symbol.
Okay. Joe. Literally anything. So I will actually give you rocket because that is anything.
Literally anything. Okay.
And Craggle?
Yeah.
The Star Wars lightsaber duel.
Why would I bring that into the bedroom? That's a set that was the very first set that I bought with my own money that I only recently, well, like I say, in the last few years, got a new copy of it because my one was destroyed in the house fire. And it's mint in box. Why would I want to risk that by putting it in the bedroom in sunlight? What?
Because we all
do
know
have blackout curtains and stuff and blinds, but yeah, I'm still very wary. What is this excuse? What's Mrs. Craggle saying? I was thinking it to be on display in a nice case. Okay. All right.
I was thinking more. She wants Duel of the Fates playing while you guys are having yes time.
Duel of the Fates didn't play during the Tatooine duel.
I don't care.
The duel on Naboo, which had Obi-Wan as well. Call yourself a Star Wars fan.
Which existing Lego set would your wife want or be allowed to bring into the bedroom?
So if I say literally anything, then I win. I get the point because that counts as basically whatever she says, right?
No,
because that's how it seemed to work the other way round.
Well,
Sam,
literally anything covered Joe's answer.
Yeah. Okay, but Sam, I know the answer to this, and it's none. None. No Legos allowed in the bedroom. None.
What am I gonna say? I should say literally anything and then get the point, but I'm gonna try and play fair, and I'm gonna say Rivendell.
Whoa.
For Emily, literally nothing.
Yeah. Exactly.
No Lego in the bedroom.
Guess how much Lego is currently in our bedroom? None.
Zip.
Yes, because we are concentrating. We are concentrating purely on each other and then sleeping. So yeah.
I forgot. Yes, Emily's still going through her sexual awakening, isn't she? Yeah.
Okay, Mrs. Craggle.
And for Mrs. Craggle, great echo tree.
God.
Yeah, okay. She did actually talk about putting that in the thing. Oh, fuck's sake. I should have thought better. Yeah, okay. I should have just gone literally anything and then get the points. That's what I should have done.
So there have been...
If you...
Sorry, go ahead, Sam.
Go on, Joe. No, okay. Go on, Joe.
There have been instances where I have jokingly put Lego sets in our bed, especially back in when we lived in Utah. I've put Lego sets in there for temporary time periods, but as soon as I was done like building or organizing, that all left. Like, we understand the bedroom is not for building Lego, it is for building relationships.
Whereas I see a bedroom is able to do both.
Well, look at you.
I know how he's trying to take some fucking high horse about building relationships, you know, when he's pretty much got most of these wrong.
I forget just forget how much I love the Welsh people and just are annoyed by Brits. I just
Okay.
Slow clap for Joe's fake diatribe. Which one was that, AJ?
Okay, so what would you like? Is this the last question? This is the last question, yeah. What would you like your wife to design and build for you? So this is the last set of questions.
What?
But believe it or not, when we asked the questions, they actually had answers for these.
Oh, for fuck's
So you've
sake.
obviously had a conversation.
If I say
about it at
literally
some
anything,
point.
do I get a point?
Okay, Sam, something to do. What was that?
What happened there?
He just splashed his drink all over himself.
He got too excited.
Throat. I tried to deep throat with straw.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're used to stuff with more girth.
Yeah, exactly.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Come on, Joe.
Okay, I would say, because this is our plan, I know this. We are going to build a amusement park. So I'd love for Emily, for us to start designing that. Anything to do with the amusement park, a roller coaster or something to that effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Craggle?
I mean, I hadn't thought about that. Like what Joe said, me and Mrs. Cragg have always said we want to have a Lego city, so maybe she said that. Or maybe she said, I don't know, some sexy Lego lingerie.
There is no universe, Craggle. There is not a universe in which that could be possible.
I'm just part of me's wondering how that would work.
A lot of ball hinge joints, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say Lego City. Oh. Okay, cool.
See,
yes, it was
Emily?
a theme park for the Joes.
Yes.
Minifig scale theme park with custom roller coasters.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Good job, honey.
So, Craggle, you said city?
Yeah, or lingerie, but I'm guessing I'll go with city.
The UCS mystery machine.
Oh, I could have guessed that one.
I
could
can't
have
see
guessed
Mrs.
that
Craggle
one.
designing that, though. I'm not being funny. As much as I love Mrs. Craggle, I feel like that's a little bit beyond her pay grade. In terms of...
Oh.
Pay grade. Ooh.
You know,
Uh-huh.
I don't want to sell her short, but if she could design a UCS mystery machine, then wow, okay.
So I do like what Emily said about Lego lingerie painted on like a minifig. Yeah, baby. Yes.
Mrs. Crackle said, "I'm rubbish at designing stuff."
Oh boy.
Okay,
Sam.
I feel like Joe's taking the lead now. Mrs. Craggle, man, you've let me down on these last couple ones.
Okay, so the score stands. In fact, no, I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to see what you guys do with this, and then we'll tot up the scores. What would your wife like you to design and build for her?
Okay, either more to do with the amusement park we want to do in the future, or sure, the library from Beauty and the Beast, or a library, a large book thing.
Okay, Crackle.
Oh, who fucking knows what my wife is thinking? I thought I did, but this has proven that I really don't. We were so in sync at the start of this, and now I just don't even know. UCS Mystery Machine? Literally anything. Fuck.
Oh boy.
What would she like me to build? I don't know. I'm trying to think if it's something we both would like, or is it something that she would want to do with Zelda or something. Hill Valley Town Square.
Whoa, that'd be interesting.
So for Emily, minifig scale theme park with custom roller coasters.
Yeah.
She was straight there with the same answer.
Yep. That's what I figured. That's what I figured, but also she does like a library. Okay. Anyway.
Fucking hell.
Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, which is from Legend of Zelda, and I said something to do with Zelda, didn't I? But no, I thought that she'd say, actually, I would like something that we both enjoy. Back to the Future is a very special franchise for both of us. You know, our first dance at our wedding was Earth Angel from Back to the Future.
Oh my god.
So I thought, yeah, she knows like we both love the idea of a minifig scale Hill Valley Town Square.
Ours was Black Balloon by the Goo Goo Dolls, but I wouldn't want to make a Goo Goo Dolls Lego set, so...
Man.
So...
I don't... Sam, I said it, but I think I went with the library. I don't think that would be fair if you gave me that point.
You said library.
You went with the library.
Yeah, I did. Yep. Which... I don't think would be wrong. I don't think that would be wrong. But, yeah.
It's wrong.
Right.
It is wrong.
If I designed a library for her, she would love it. But, yeah. Sorry.
But I feel like maybe our wives just lost interest in this towards the end, and that's why these answers are so fucking rubbish. Like at the start, they were really in there. They were like, "What would my husband think?" At the end, they were like, "I don't know, some minifig scale theme park with customer coasters. Oh, Hyrule Castle, literally anything." Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I was expecting things more like, "Hey, what's your favorite position?" We both know that. Emily says, "You're not wrong that I would want that. I would not trust you to build it. You build rockets."
I was going to say that you're an electrical engineer, Joe. You can't build a library. The only electronics in a library is a light.
Hey, we have a library of electrical equipment.
I built you a library and gives her like a fucking e-reader.
Yeah.
Have fun.
So, thank you for playing. Let's have a look at the scores.
Okay.
It got very close there at the end. Some interesting answers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Joe beat me to it at the end.
Ultimately, Joe ended up on 8 points.
Yeah.
And Craggle ended up on 7 points. Joe, you are the winner.
Wait. So he got the winning point for literally anything.
For literally anything.
I hate to say this.
And you wouldn't give me a point earlier on.
I think we lost him.
Because all that would have done, Craggle, is tied it.
Yeah, at least I would feel better then tying as opposed to losing.
Emily, thank you, sweetie. You're awesome. You are awesome. For putting up with me?
Anything.
Yes.
So I did my scoring on the back of the Premiere and menu, by the way, just because that's all the paper I had around.
Good grief!
But
I hope you booked a twin because I'm going to be joining you now, aren't I?
There's room for you, Craggle. You can come.
Sam, thanks. That was funny.
See, this is what happened here. Joe was playing to find out whether or not he was going to make love to his wife or hate fuck her. I was playing to find out whether I was going to make love to my wife or hate fuck Sam.
Well, we know who's in for a good time later on.
Uh-oh. So, the thing is, my wife and I know each other really well. It's just Lego happens to be the thing where it's like she's interested in it, but it's like it's my major hobby. So it's like there is a disconnect in enthusiasm. We both think that as far as Lego goes, Mrs. Craggle and Craggle got it on lock, but apparently not.
Well, we did at the start, and then the wheels just came off then. I honestly think she must have just gone, oh, do you know what? I can't be bothered. I will say that this week we have had distractions, you know. So
Absolutely.
I put it down to that. The fact that she started answering this on Sunday and then took till Thursday to reply back to Sam shows me that it wasn't the top of her list of priorities.
And I do totally appreciate both Emily and Mrs. Craggle taking the time to actually reply to me and Claire, and put up with our stupid answers and our questions in the first place. So thank you to the wives for that.
Thank you to both of you.
Good sports, good sports.
Thank you both, and happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day. But wait a second. I still don't feel comfortable that Mrs. Craggle, Claire, and Emily are all talking to each other now. They're going to start. We've talked about this.
Are you really on International Women's Day saying that you don't like women talking to each other?
Not any women. They're going to start a podcast where all they do is make fun of this podcast, and it's going to take off more than this one. We've talked about this before. They're going to conspire.
Do you know what? If they did that, I'd probably edit it for them,
and I would listen every time.
I think it'd probably be great. You'd hit our side of it, and then you'd hit their side of it, and it would just be, fucking hell, Sam doesn't have Twitter on, doesn't he?
Emily would eventually go, wow, Joe really is annoying. He really is a token American, and I'm an American. Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
I've been saying it since the day I met Emily. Thank you for putting up with me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, literally before we came on, me and Mrs. Craggle were playing Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 on the Xbox together, you know.
Nice.
Look at him.
It's still like some people, when they find out that we both are into Lego, just don't quite get it. Like, they seem to be more accepting of me getting it, whether or not it's because, you know, there's still this misconception of it being a boy's hobby. I don't know. But we've had numerous times where we've said something and someone's gone, okay, well, like, you know, do something for Mrs. Craggle. Mrs. Craggle's like, I love Lego as well. Like, what are you talking about? Like, so yeah, I'm very grateful that I'm married to my best friend and we have so much in common. Like, you know.
Yeah, me too. I love Emily's comment though. We'll talk about Lego as much as you do, which is not much.
Hey, the only thing that Joe talks more about than Lego is how he's a fucking electrical engineer.
Yeah, I am.
And you guys have touched on exactly what I really wanted to get to the heart of, is how the hobby that we love and enjoy and spend an insane amount of money on, and let clutter our entire houses, except Joe's bedroom, of course. You know, how our partners can be involved in it with us as well. And, you know, like you said, Craggle, Mrs. Craggle is involved with it with you in it, because she loves to build and do stuff with you. And
yeah,
Joe, you've said in the past that Emily's into Harry Potter sets.
Not so much anymore.
Harry Potter.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I mean, example, today, this morning, like, Mrs. Craggle was helping me clean some of my Lego mocks and bubble wrap them and put them into a storage box ready for us to display at Brick Festival. So, yeah, if you haven't seen on social media, both Sam and I are going to be displaying at the Newport Brick Festival at the ICC on the 29th of March.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's going to be fun. And Mrs. Craggle, she could be like, all right, get on with it then. That's your thing. But she has absolutely been fantastic and helped me get sorted for that. And she was the one who was encouraging me to apply for it to begin with. So
that's it. It's Claire helps me during the week with all the stuff for the podcast. She, not pointing blame, but she kind of orchestrated the whole asking your missus questions.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, next week then we're gonna have your missus on here, and we're gonna be grilling her then about stuff, right?
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, but he'll be expecting it. They'll be expecting it.
Yeah,
everyone will be expecting it.
Yeah. Oh well.
But I did actually work out the other day just on that. But if we don't miss the next 2 weekends of streaming, Joe is hosting on my birthday.
Yes, excellent. Ooh. Are we actually going to?
Wait, we're gonna have to miss one because we're gonna be at the Newport Brick Festival.
Yeah, but if we do next weekend, which is the 14th, that's you. If we do the weekend after, that's Joe, and the weekend after is my birthday. And then we go to Brick Festival.
Okay,
I got you.
So are you guys announcing that now? You guys are going to a?
Yeah, we've posted on Instagram about it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So are you two?
Yeah, it's a thing. It's happening.
Yeah.
So are you two going to have your little spot, and it's going to be we're 2/3 of Unsorted, and then you're just going to have.
We weren't even going to mention you.
No, we're going to say, hey, we're Brick Bros UK. Oh wait, that title's already taken. We can't.
Okay.
We can't, no, we're gonna.
What was that?
What we gonna call ourselves? I don't know.
You could just have a really nerdy picture of me, and like with a bubble saying I'm an electrical engineer, and you're like, hey,
he's got to insert himself in every situation, isn't he? He can't let you and me have one Saturday without him being involved. He's got to put himself in there. He won't let you say hello to the chat on the podcast that you're hosting. He won't let us have a table at a convention without a picture of him there. Like, come on.
See, Jacob's he knows what's up. He's like, you guys should have a Joe standee behind you.
Do you know what? We should put a cardboard cutout of Joe there, Craggle. Now, hear me out. We should put one there, but then pay other, the people who are visiting. We will pay you £1, and you can draw on Joe. It can be a phallic shaped symbol, any way you want. Just draw on him.
Draw the biggest cock ever right on his face, going right into his mouth.
I mean, it wouldn't be hard, because if you took a step back...
It wouldn't be hard! Instant choice of words.
If you took a step back and looked at him, he's a cock anyway.
Oh! He's our own little unicorn.
Wow, guys, wow.
Does that make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside?
I don't feel much inside anymore, but yeah, that could be like tepid, like maybe a little lukewarm.
That's because Emily's lost the pink sausage piece, isn't it?
In the sausage piece on the Joe.
That's it.
That's coming from your
Where
wife.
can I get a cardboard cutout? Google.
And that's
good night, everyone. We've peaked. We've peaked.
That's Emily. That's Emily's suggestion. Okay.
I really want a cardboard cutout of Joe now, just to be able to play that game.
Why? So you could put that in your bedroom with you?
Well, I've got to think of a game for next week. So.
No, just do pin the sausage piece on Joe via like Paint or PowerPoint. Yeah. It's going to be a great game.
Oh boy. So, yeah.
So,
go for it, Sam.
We're going to let's see if we can slightly get back on topic of talking about how Lego involves the rest of your wider family.
Sure.
Any of your your parents-in-law's Lego fans? Too much Lego? Did they gift you the Lego? Did they
My mum
influence
definitely
your
is into
Lego?
Lego because my mum was the one. Like I when I was young, I think I only had like 2 or 3 actual sets. Maybe I had a big job lot of red 2x4 bricks and some yellow 2x8s. And when I got really into those and started building those, my mum then was like, "Hey, I've got some Lego," and got me a bunch of. They were literally, I think, this white 1x2s, which were what she had. So she was really into Lego when she was younger. When it was, back then it was definitely considered more of a boys' hobby. So she wasn't really particularly encouraged to build Lego when she was a child. And then when I got back into Lego, then after my dark age, it sort of brought that out in her as well, to the point where she used to like and try and sort out the pieces when I was still living at home before I built a set. Um, she'd open the bag and literally organize all the pieces ready, and then I'd say what pieces I need. Um, and now I don't live at home. She has her own sets. Like, Mother's Day is around the corner. I'm probably going to buy her a Lego set for Mother's Day.
That's
I
awesome.
got her some for Christmas. She loves her vehicles, the Speed Champions, anything like that as well. And she loves the Christmas sets as well. So, yeah, definitely my mum, my wife, they both love Lego. So I'm very lucky in that regard. My dad, he likes looking at some of the stuff that I've built, and particularly the custom minifigures I designed, but it's not really his jam,
Yeah. I mean, I'd say the same thing. Neither of my parents were into that kind of stuff. But I was the only boy in a family with 4 sisters. I was in the middle. I did a lot of stuff by myself, and my parents were always encouraging my creativity. And it's making up my space battles and everything in Lego. And my parents were always so very encouraging of that kind of stuff. And even to this day, I'll post or they'll come to when I went to Lego conventions back in Utah, they would always come and just be like, how did he do this? What happened? And I would just be like, if it's you guys, you did this to me. You never told me to stop being creative. So like, I haven't stopped.
The last brick festival we went to actually was Sam. My mum drove us because my car was out of action, and she came round and spent the day as well.
That's awesome.
Going around,
She did,
looking at all the Lego stuff, and got involved in the Lego competitions as well. So yeah.
As far as my sorry.
No, I was gonna say, like, I do have a sister as well. My sister, she's never really been into Lego either, so like much like my dad, but definitely my mum and my wife, and hopefully my daughter, as she gets older, will be into Lego as well.
Yeah, and my son he definitely has ADD, but yes, he loves playing with Lego as well. But he's more into drawing and creating his own worlds. I guess not necessarily Lego. No, it was. If you're asking, like, okay, in your family, who's is anyone else even closely into Lego? Not really. I'm it. Like, my sisters all have sons who love Lego, and in fact, my oldest sister Rebecca, who sometimes shows up here, just texted me and said, "Hey, do you want some of my son's old Legos?" And I'm like, "Yeah, maybe." Or, since you live in California, literally on the other side of the continent, you can take it to Bricks and Minifigs. Anyway, I know Emily grew up in a house where Lego was plentiful. So, well, not plentiful, but all of her siblings and her played with Lego. Yeah.
What about you, Sam? We haven't heard much
Sam?
about you and your relationship with Lego and your relationship with Lego.
Yeah, he gets the 1,000-yard stare, and like we hear like this flashback music. No, not the Lego.
I've probably said this before, but my when I used to go stay up at my grand's, because my gran used to live a couple of doors up the road. She had the family box of Lego that we used to call it. That was just a mixed mash of parts that had been passed down from that she'd had from like when my dad was a kid and everything like that. So we used to go and play with that. Didn't necessarily have sets. I was probably the first one who started having big sets and then getting bigger, because I started with, well, me and Craggle started with the same set, with the lightsaber.
You guys should kiss about that.
You jealous?
You say that like you haven't already.
Man, parting that beard to get to your snarl tooth mouth, Craggle. I'm just...
Your wife doesn't seem to be that bothered.
Okay, anyway, Sam, continue. I'm sorry.
So we used to play with that, and then you play with that box. But then I started getting sets myself. I have a brother, and we used to share the Lego between us, and I use share in air quotes because we quite blatantly know that I never really did share with my brother. We used to just fight over it and throw the Lego at each other. And if it wasn't Lego, it was something heavier.
Wow. And it's times like that where I go, no, having 4 sisters was actually I avoided a lot of childhood trauma by not having an older brother.
I wouldn't say we traumatized each other. I just say that
I'm kidding.
I don't know. Having known you for a while now, I'd say you definitely were traumatized.
Hey, speaking of which, my oldest sister is here, and I'm worried about the fact that she has listened to this whole thing. Anyway,
shall I drop a few more C-bombs?
Yeah. Shall you drop a few what?
A few more C-bombs.
Sure, why don't you do it, my man? Anyway, Sam, we keep interrupting. Sorry, man.
It's fine. So yeah, then I started. One of the big ones I got as a kid that I really remember was the Lego World City Police Station. They had 2 themes on at the same time. They had a World City and a city. And World City, they had a World City Police Station. I had that, and that was banging bitch ass in set. That was. I had a wall that popped out and everything. It was great. And I remember having that set and all the police cars and the police truck that went with it. It was great.
Yeah,
it was awesome. And I think that kind of solidified me until then. After that, I didn't really do much with it until I kind of had my own money, and then I could start spending it on what I wanted. And then that's how you end up with a house that is now full of Lego, and not one single room, except the bathroom, doesn't have Lego in it.
And what does your other half think of that?
I thought it was going to be a sticking block when we first got together. But quickly,
huh?
Yeah,
not a
good choice of words there.
Okay, there we go.
But what I quickly found out is she wanted to fuel that addiction, because when we started dating, she sent me a parcel that when I got the box, I opened it up and it was Mr. DPD. I was there going, well, that's a Lego box because it says Lego ready to ship on it. I recognize that box straight away. What has she sent? And it turns out she said, oh, it's a set for us to build together, which was the Lego Milky Way Galaxy. So she actually actively wants to get involved and build with me.
That's like starting to date someone and realizing they're an alcoholic and them going like, I think we can do something about this.
I feel like the intention there is a bit sweeter than that. Although I would say that if she was going to build a set with you, she could have picked something better than the fucking Milky Way. That's horrendous, that set.
We kind of liked it. We went on a weekend.
You didn't like it. You just liked the fact that the girl gave you Lego and then she sucked you off. That's all you liked, really.
I'm not going to dispute either of those, but
not gonna argue on any particular point, except that maybe it wasn't sucking off.
Oh no, it was. I've heard this story before.
Okay, all right.
Wow, sucky before fucky. Don't forget, this was a first date, and she's not a slut.
Okay. Meanwhile, my oldest sister has already said I've heard too much today, and that was like 5 minutes ago.
Oh dear.
Thanks, Rebecca. I love you too. Don't tell mom and dad about this.
Funny enough, that's what Sam's girlfriend said the first time.
Actually, my parents are aware that this exists, and they're like, my mom was like, "Is this something I could listen to?" I'm like, "No, Mom, no. My UK friends swear a lot," and I just left it at that.
Yeah,
I
told my manager in my day job. I told that I started a podcast, and she was like, "Oh, cool. Do you know there's like a channel on the work like community board where you can share stuff that you do, like podcasts and stuff like that?" And I was like, "Yeah, nope. I'm not going to be doing that.
Nope.
Maybe on the last day if I resign or something, you know."
I know I've shared this with a couple of coworkers. I mean, AJ used to be a coworker. What's up, dude? But like some of them have listened and they're like, you know, Joe, I really like you as an electrical engineer. Let's keep it at that. I'm like, that is a great idea. Let's just keep
you're
it
an electrical
at that.
engineer?
Yes, I work for a company.
You should mention it more often.
Where I engineer things electrically for submarines, by the way, unmanned submarines. So they're very electrical.
For fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake.
You know what? I'm just going to cut that entire bit out when I edit it.
And everyone would be very happy if you did that. I think Craggle. We can't tell, but I think Craggle just kind of like passed out.
No, I was just thinking, like, if I had a blowjob for every time you said you were an electrical engineer, flipping hell.
That's why I'm doing.
You'd be all out of potato juice.
Yeah, exactly. I've been needing new spuds.
That's why I'm doing this, Craggle. It's for you. It's for you, baby. And I think Emily has it right. I only do it because I know it annoys you.
No, he doesn't. Because he did it for ages before we even actually called on him. We used to just take the piss out of him in private, and then finally we made it public.
We finally thought, fuck it. Okay. If Joe's saying it public, we'll go public.
Great. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so all of the people we deal with, our families, our loved ones, our coworkers, our friends, they eventually find out how into Lego we are, and they either go, "Oh, that's really cool," or they go, "What? Why? Aren't you an adult?"
Sam, is he summarizing on the podcast that you're hosting again?
God damn it! No, I'm trying to make a point.
Yeah, but isn't it the point that Sam makes the point?
I was trying. You know what? Never mind. I'll just shut up now. Okay?
Should we just stop calling it Unsorted and just call it the Joe Chambers Show? wait. Let me move this hip here. There you go.
There you go,
Joe. Joe. That's there.
Okay. And now you're going to listen to me practice bass. Here we go.
Oh my God.
No, we're not. American Overlord. American Overlord.
Okay. Anyway.
Right. I think, Joe's point was not quite as eloquent as it could have been. But he is right. Our lives are fueled by
but you guys
Lego and
okay.
Surrounded by people who help us and support us with our crippling Lego addiction. Because, let's face it, we've all sunk thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, into this hobby by this point.
Yep. Thankfully.
So what we're saying is, go on, Sam. You're there. You're almost there. Go on, you can do it. Don't let Joe interrupt you. Go on, you're almost there. It's International Women's Day.
My internet
We've
just
played
dropped
Mr. and Mrs. So we're saying
the women are amazing in our lives, and we love them forever.
There you go, man.
I mean, that'll do.
That'll do.
I think he's used up all his minutes on the Premiere in internet because it's going really scatty right now.
Yeah.
Probably.
And Henry's like, nope. You've used up all the broadband. Time to put you on dial-up.
Yeah, I was gonna say thanks for putting up with us, everyone. Some of you choose to be around us, and I just don't get it. I'm weird. I do everything I can to alienate everyone, and people still want to be around me sometimes. I don't get it.
Anyway, I don't understand why Claire's here. Yeah.
I know.
Oh, I mean, I know why Mrs. Craggle likes me. It's because I got a really big dick, but you know.
All right. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
There he is. Craggle being humble. So, I'm going to hand over to Joe to sell us his wares and sundries as we wrap up this amazing episode 10 podcast. Joe, sell us your shit.
Okay. You can see some of my shit behind me right now. Lego Mon Calamari Cruisers. This is coming out tomorrow. This is coming out sometime this week. I sell space history stuff. I sell Star Wars stuff. Mostly just instructions. In fact, all instructions. Go find Skylab Bricks on Instagram. You can find me my store on Etsy under Skylab Bricks or at Rebrickable under Skylab Bricks. Other than that, I have a day job where I do stuff with electronics. Yeah, but thank you everyone for everything, for putting up with me. I wanted to say that personally. That's all. Why is it still on?
Sell us your stuff, good sir.
Hello, I am Cut the Craggle, or just Craggle. You can find me on YouTube, where I have put 0 new content in about 6 months, but, you know, hopefully that will change one day. And if you haven't already, go and check out some of my old videos. Some of them are good, some of them are poor, but, you know, there's going to be something on there that you like. And if you've got some money burning your hole in your pocket, you can head over to my website, cutthecraggle.com, where you can buy little plastic peoples. Yes, custom minifigures and actually stickers as well. And you can get all sorts of things based on popular franchises like Ghost Smashers, Doctor How, Karate Kids, the evil undead Wormhole Extreme, and go there, buy stuff, fill your pockets, help support me because I need money. But if you can't support me financially, then go over to my YouTube and where the hell is everyone?
Like some videos. What have you done to us?
I don't know. We've all just left. Apparently, we can hear you though, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, there we
are. Okay. Whoa! I don't like that.
I don't know what it's done. There we go. We're back on the screen. I don't even know what happened there, but hey, it wouldn't be an unsorted podcast without some sort of technical issues. Yeah.
That's exactly it.
What was I saying? Go and follow me on Instagram and YouTube and stuff. Cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sam.
Cool. Thank you, Craggle. Yes, I'm Sam Jones. I am the Brickkeeper. I've never done the aware. I probably actually didn't introduce myself at the start of the stream. But anyway, that's me. I'm Sam Jones. You can buy my stuff on Etsy, and I shipped 2 screwdrivers over to the US this week. Screwdrivers are actually selling. I don't know whether they'll get there or not, but fuck it.
Or how many tariffs will be applied to it. But anyway,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, someone's going to pay the tariffs. It ain't going to be me.
We're going to have the best
it's only
tariffs ever,
plastic.
and we're going to make them pay for it.
Holy
That's it.
Okay. Anyway.
Yes, as Craigle mentioned, we will be displaying at the Newport Brick Festival on the 29th of March. So if you want, grab your tickets and come on down. And you can see what we have to offer. I will be displaying the TARDIS, the Black Arrow, Beagle 2, my version of the Stargate, maybe some screwdrivers, some giant phallic-shaped objects from a guy called Skylobe Brickcoats. I don't know.
Yeah, the
Just some
British
token
version
American.
of Sky.
And I'll also be just displaying whatever else I can get down there. You can please make sure you follow the podcast on Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you get your podcasts from. Like and subscribe as always, and we really do appreciate you supporting us in our crazy voyage that we call the Unsorted podcast.
That was beautiful.
Yep. Beautiful, Sam. Thank you.
So,
all right.
All that leaves me to do now is to say, gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight, and thanks for being good sports. And again, thank you to your wives. Thanks to Emily and to Mrs. Craigle, and even to Claire for coming up with some of the questions. She did great.
Yes.
Great. Well done.
Thank you to all of them.
Thank you to everybody who joined us in the chat. I mean, there's a long list of you tonight. Neely, AJ, Jacob Neely, Mrs. Craigle, Emily. Who else?
Rebecca.
Joe's sister, Rebecca. Yes, cannot forget her. Yes, thank you everybody for joining us and supporting us tonight. And we will see you again next time, where I'm sure we'll be discussing the sets that each of the gentlemen have been making based on the couch they are going to sleep on tonight. And I do want to thank AJ for supplying with me that joke earlier on in the chat. AJ, you're a legend. Everybody, thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you again next time.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.